I'm going to walk down memory lane with you guys. 1996, here we come. What is up, everybody? BrainyBricks coming at you tonight to build and review a set from 1996. Not just any set, a set from one of my favorite themes that LEGO has ever made. This is set number 6145, the Crystal Crawler, guys, from the Aquazone theme. This was a sub-theme of Aquazone with the Aquanauts. They were the good guys in this storyline, and we are going to take a close look at him and the vehicle that comes in this set. I have built this thing 4 times now because I've had technical difficulties with every single one, so I am hoping everything goes good on this, and we are going to get this thing built and up on our YouTube channel finally. We do plan to be going on YouTube quite a bit more. Every single week we're going to be putting out at least 2 videos, so let's begin this one and start with our build. Like I said, guys, this set was one of my favorite themes as a kid. I loved the idea of being able to go underwater and have adventures of my own down there. And I had always wondered what it would be like to actually get to go into one of these submarines because they were so cool. They had so much life built into them. They really were reminiscent of a lot of the classic LEGO space, and the fact that it really is a place that no one has gone before other than a handful of people in the deep, deep sea. And I always saw Aquazone series as something that was very futuristic and definitely fit within that sci-fi realm. In the comments, put what set really would bring you back. What set would actually make you reminisce about good times the way this set does for me. I'm actually kind of blazing through this. Like I said, I've done this 3 or 4 times now, and it's gotten ingrained in my head. It's such a simple vehicle in terms of design and also in terms of buildability. It's not a very difficult set to put together, which makes this a very interesting setup all the way around. Now, I do want to take a second to show you our printed tile. This is the first printed tile. For those of you who do watch our show, this is one of my passions. I am obsessed with printed tiles, and I love these especially because they were printed on yellow, which is not something that you would see done very often. We do offset this. I don't know why, because you'll see in just a little bit that the offset is only necessary if you do one particular thing with this set, and it drove me nuts as a kid. I was like, why is this like this? And you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about here in just a few minutes. Now, I do want to take a second to show you guys these wheels. These things are spectacular. I love the size, and the bright yellow color is just eye-popping. When you look at these, they're very similar to the M-Tron, to the Blacktron, to the giant plastic black wheels that we're used to in so many different themes. But if you look even closer, it's almost a similar tire to the tires from Ice Planet, which came out right about the same time. One of my other favorite sub-themes. It's just a little bit bigger than that tire, and it's just a little smaller than the tire from M-Tron and Blacktron. This one also came with 2 arms. These are the robotic claws, the same kind of claw setup that was in a lot of the spaceships that came out a little earlier than this. These are really hard pieces to keep intact, in my opinion. I have a ton of these where 1 or 2 of the little teeth have broken off, but these are really, really good shape. We've got our second printed tile. This one sits atop the cap on the sub. You can see here we've got a wonderful submarine print, which is kind of the Aquanauts logo. That's going to go right on top. We're also putting shock absorbers in, but not the way you would think. These shock absorber bricks are spring-loaded. It came in a lot of different sets, to include some of those M-Tron sets that we were talking about earlier. And it has the spring-loaded shock, which is usually used in a vertical fashion. In this set, we're actually doing it horizontally. It's going to be holding on to these fins here that go up and down, left and right. You can see here, I've got one in place, and it just keeps them nice wherever I want them. So we're going to put one on the other side with a yellow 1x2 buffer plate on top. That locks those into place. And then the pièce de la résistance. It's not the last thing to do in the instructions, but it should be. This is to put on the chrome torpedoes. These are little spears. This was one of the reasons as a kid I wanted this set. Look at this thing. It is chromed out, and so it looks very sharp. Even though it does have that Lego bluntness to it, it does look insanely sharp, and it adds so much to this vehicle. Look at that. Like, now I'm afraid of this vehicle if I come across it underwater. We also get a underwater sea plant. It does look like this one's missing one of the little prongs there, but everything else is in good shape with it. And it attaches beautifully to any 4 bricks. We'll just put it right on top here so you can see. That looks like a pineapple mobile. Pineapple Man! So it does come with a Aquanaut. The Aquanaut number 2. This guy is the smuggest minifigure I've ever seen in my life, and that is why I loved him when I was a kid. He's got the Aquazone pack on, which has 2 clips with those chrome knives. Look at those. A fan pack in the back. One of my favorite packs ever. In the piece does come up like this. This also came in, I think, red and trans blue. Really, really great bold colors. And then if we take off the outside, you get to see that great print on the front of him here. Look at the gold leafing with the Aquazone and the overall suit. I absolutely love it. We're going to put him in the way he shows inside the instructions as well as other places, which is sideways. This was something that bugged the heck out of me when I was a kid. It really does kind of crawl on the ground like a crab, where he is facing you in this manner. And this is why that computer is offset, which is really, really weird. Still to this day, it's very weird to me. But it's got this great sound. Listen. That's those wheels that we were talking about earlier. A phenomenal little set. This thing is so spectacular. It originally priced for, I think, $12 when it first came out. And I know for a fact I had this one. I distinctly remember playing with this exact same model. I doubt I still had the claws on it, though, after like the first week. But this thing is so great. If you want, you can check this out at our website, BrainyBricksNation.com. We will have one available as soon as I get this one unbuilt and put away for shipping. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And as always, guys, play well.